and welcome back or welcome to my channel. So first off, if you're thinking, why do you look so weird? I have tried to film the beginning of this video 4 times. 4 times it has not worked, which is why I already have my eyebrows somewhat done and concealer on my eyelids, because the look I wanted to do, it's not happening. So I'm gonna give up before I cry, but I'm gonna try something new. I think I might just do something simple. I might do like a cut crease, simple cut crease. I say simple. Will I be able to do it? We shall see. So let's get into it. The palette I'm using today is the NYX Ultimate Vintage Jean Baby palette. Hello, look how pretty she is. And the 2 colors that I wanted to use are these 2 right here. This one, it's not agreeing with me, so we're gonna scratch that. I'm gonna try these 2, okay? Blue and lavender. That's coming up a lot brighter on camera, but sure, look, it's fine. So I'm gonna try these 2. Is it gonna work? No, but that's okay. Or will I do these 2? I might do these 2. Okay, we're gonna do these 2. We're gonna do purple moment. The green doesn't really go with the purple, but sure, look, I explained in the other bit of the video or the other intro why I was wearing this. I'm cold. It's fine. So I've done my eyes. I just used some simple concealer for a base, and now I'm gonna go in with a little brush and we're gonna pick up the purple and put it on my eyes and pray to Jesus that it goes well. So I'm picking up a very small bit of the purple because I have no idea how pigmented she is. I have not got a clue, so we're gonna hope for the best. I'm gonna start dabbing it on my eye and go in small circular motions. I look like I got punched in the face, but that's okay. And slowly blend her out. Well, not blend it out, oh my god. I also said in my other video that my one and only goal, besides getting through the year for this year, was to be more consistent with posting and, you know, content and so. So if I had just given up, this video wouldn't have happened. So, you know, it's fine. So once I'm done for now packing this on my eye with the darker color, which I know looks crazy, okay, bear with me, because we're all learning here, we're all newbies, okay? I'm then gonna go in with the lighter color and blend it in on my upper eye to blend in with the darker one, okay? Sounds not difficult, but it is, it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna go in with that light purple, get it on the brush, pretty, dab off the excess, and put it on her eye. So we're just going to start by blending this, going backwards and forwards on our eye. Yes, no. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. I did like really want to do an Avatar look today, because I went to see the new Avatar movie, Fire and Ash, and oh my god, it was so good, like so good. But I just didn't want to risk dyeing my skin blue. So this is as close as we're gonna get today to an Avatar look, but sure, look, it's fine. Does that look okay? I don't think so, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So now for the cook, this is very quick. We're very quick on this channel, right? So you're gonna take a wipe, something like this. You could take a flat like end, okay? You put your wipe and you hold it tightly, okay? You hold it tightly on the end that you want to use to, you know, and then you take it, and wherever you want to do the cut crease, you just go for it. So I want to do it kind of easy is that? And you can bring this out as far or as not as far as you want. It's completely up to you. It depends on, you know, how big your eyes are, how small your eyes are, how intense you want it to be. Like, it's completely up to you. This is a you know, a free-for-all. So we're now gonna carve out the crease, okay? So how I'm gonna do this is take a little bit of concealer and put it on your hand. Anywhere on your hand is fine. Try not to get on your clothes, but I normally do. But that's okay, that's okay. And I'm just gonna put it on the tip of the brush, okay? Just on the tip, okay? That's me. Just on the tip. And what I normally do is I like to stamp it and drag it down. Stamp and drag it down. So we have our itty bitty little cut crease. Should we make a foam? Should we do glitter? I think we should do glitter. So we have a few options. I have used the icy one before in a previous look that I did, but I have this one right here. This very kind of shimmery, glittery one. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I think we're gonna try this. So what you're gonna want to do is pack it on your finger, a brush, whatever. Take it, and you're gonna want to press it in. Okay, you're gonna press. This will be a lot easier to do if I did not have nails on, but it's okay. She is pretty. And what I like to do is, after I press it into my eye, I like to take a different finger and just flick it out. Very, very lightly flick it out so that it blends with that darker color, but you're also blending the darker color with the glitter instead of in like very lightly, so you're not mixing them very like aggressively. And what I'm actually just going to do is I'm going to take the small packing brush with the lighter purple on it. We're going to dip back into that glitter, okay, and I'm just going to very lightly just pack it on that inner corner where we couldn't get with our finger. But next I'm going to go in with, again, NYX Epic Ink Liner in black. I think this is my new one. Yes. Quiet for a minute while I do this because I can't do it. Okay. I feel nervous. So I'm just going to pop on a little bit of the Maybelline New York Sky High Mascara. Also another Christmas present. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that on. So cute. So I'm gonna quickly go and do my other eye and then I will be right back. So I'm finally back. My other eye is done and I actually love how it turned out. I think it's so pretty. It's so nice. Currently cannot find my lashes, so I think we'll go back and do them last because I don't know where they are. So we're gonna start on our base, okay? So for my primer, I'm gonna be going in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Matte Primer. I have a love-hate relationship with this little baby right here because sometimes she works great and, you know, she doesn't do me wrong, she doesn't make my skin go all weird looking, but other days I don't know if it's the primer's fault or whose fault it is, but the makeup, my makeup, no, I could be doing something wrong. I could be doing something wrong because I don't know everything, okay? I don't. But some days when I use this primer, the makeup just peels right off my face as I'm doing it, which I'm sure a lot of people know the struggle of if you wear makeup. It's not fun. My face goes so red when I use it. I really hope I'm not allergic to it. That would be funny. So I'm going to be going in with my tried and true Sculpted by Aimee Liquid Lights Liquid Bronzers. Bronzer. There we go. So I'm going to be going in with this. And it's just so nice because it just blends so nicely. I just wanted to try something different, you know. I wanted to get some new products into my makeup routine. But, you know, it just wasn't happening. So I have a little dotter applicator. So what I just do is I just do 1 dot, 2 dots, let's do 3. Okay, so we do 3 on either side of the face. And then I'm gonna go in with my clearly very clean brush And what I'm going to do is, God forbid I be organised because the world would end. I'm gonna go in with my Sculpted by Aimee Sculpted by Aimee Hydrate and Hold Hydrating and Makeup Setting Mist. Did I read that right? I don't know. And I'm just gonna wet my brush a little bit, okay? And then what I do is I take my brush and I just dab it. I just dab it on. So I know you're thinking, okay, this looks a bit crazy, okay, but you have to give it a minute. You can't rush these things, okay? It takes time. So once I have that somewhat blended, don't worry, it's not gonna finish like this, don't worry. I'm gonna go in with the NYX Buttermelt Glaze Soft Glow Skin Tint in shade 01 Whipped Butter. So yeah, I stopped using, let me shake it first. I stopped using actual foundation a long time ago. A long time ago. I just felt like it was too heavy on my skin. It wouldn't sit on my skin right. It just felt like really cakey and I just didn't like it. It wasn't the vibe. It really wasn't. I'm just going in with a brush and I'm just patting it into the skin. You don't want to drag it because then you'll get streak marks and nobody wants that, so you just want to pat it in. So next I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer because I'm looking just a little bit, you know, not great. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of the same concealer that I used on my eyes. I've sprayed my brush with just a little bit of setting spray, and we're just going to take our brush and we're just going to lightly pat it under our eye. Once I have my concealer on, then I'm going to go in with the NYX Wonder Snatch, and this is a loose setting powder. It's such a small little tube, it's so cute. And I'm going to dip it in to my setting powder. I'm just going to take any excess off on my hand. I'm just going to lightly press into the corner of my eye. I like to just dot some here. I honestly, to me, there's no such thing as too much blush. So if it is too much blush for you, keep that to yourself. And just lightly dab it into the skin. NYX Buttermelt highlighter in Bright and Butter. They really just went with it, didn't they? But I'm not going to blame them for it because it's quite smart. So this is her. Wow, stunning. Stunning. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a bit of that. I'm just going to pop it on my inner corner. It's not like our inner corners aren't shiny enough, but you know, there's no such thing. So I'm gonna do my lips next, just lips. And I'm gonna keep it real simple. So I'm gonna go in with that would have been right, with Essence 8 Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liner in Silky Hazelnut. So I'm gonna go in with this one. So I'm just gonna line up my bottom lip. And I have quite a deep cupid's bow, so as you can tell, I like to overline it just a little bit, not a lot, so that it's very noticeable, but I just like to have her more, you know, more rounded, and that's okay. That's perfectly okay. Oh, she's so glossy. Also, I don't know how I haven't talked about this, but who decided to make 2026 the new 2016? Because I'm all here for it. I need it. For my sanity, I need it. Oh my god. We need 2016 back. So we have a bit of a dilemma. I can't find my lashes. Also, if you watch this video and you've made it this far, thank you. Thanks. Could you also please tell me, pretty please, where I can find a freckle pen? Okay, because I feel like my makeup is just missing. I just feel like it's so plain and boring around like here. It needs something. So I'm gonna try put these lashes on. I only have this shitty white duo glue. So these are the lashes I use. They are half lashes. Okay, they're not perfectly even, but I honestly think that's the best I'm going to get without it starting to go south. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. If I was going out, which I'm not, I would lastly go in with my L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist, also known as fixing spray. It's kind of like a hairspray can, so it, you know, goes out like that. And I just all over my face, but I'm not going anywhere, and I don't want this makeup to be more difficult to take off than it already is going to be, so I'm not going to do that step. But yeah, that is the finished makeup look for today. I think I'd call it like a midnight blue glittery cut crease. Very beginner friendly, because you've seen how I struggled doing it, and if I can do it, you can do it. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me in the future, hit that subscribe button down below. Also, if you have any makeup looks that I could do, or like challenging ones, easy ones, whichever, leave it in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time. Bye.